I hope you can hear me but block this guy.
May I have your attention, please? The show starts in
Live from Columbus, Ohio, it's Motown Downtown!
Motown Downtown, come on down to Motown Downtown.
Today's guest, Laz the Master.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
My name is Tyson Bruno, and here's your host, Mo Chocolate.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
Hello, everybody! Salutations, everybody, from all of us to you. Welcome back to Motown Downtown Season 3.2. That's right, yes. Hi, everybody in chat. Hello. So yeah, after a very, very long break, we are back and better than ever. So thank you to everybody for coming out to episode 1. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so as is tradition for our show, with every single new season, we get a brand new set. So this set right now you're looking at is a set from Season 3. Made by my friend Alex. So big shout out to Alex for making this set. Thank you. Everyone in chat say thank you, Alex. So yeah, this was the previous season. So now let's take a look at the brand new set for the new show. In 3, 2, 1. Boop. Boop. There we go. There we go. We were in the darkness for a second, but yeah, this is it. This is a brand new set. So once again, welcome to Motown Downtown, where we are here to make sure that you have a wonderful time and the greatest time. That's right. Okay. So we have a new season, a new set. So all that's missing is our brand new guest for the very first episode. And trust me, boys and girls, we saved the very best. Someone who is overqualified to be the first guest. So, with that being said, drum roll please. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest for you tonight. A man that's conquered so many difficult challenges that many refuse to do. He even won an award for his bravery. That's right, we have a content award-winning content creator in the show today. So please, put your hands together for the one and only Mr. RESPECT, Respect the Master, Lance the Master!
Yo, what the fuck is good,
Yes!
everybody?
What's up, Lance, Mr. Master? We bow in the presence of the Master. For real. How's it going, Lance?
We vibing. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great, man. First and foremost, thank you so much for coming onto the show and being the very first guest for Motown Downtown Season 3.2. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, yeah. So my first question is, first things foremost, for anyone here who has no idea who you are, go ahead and tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, first thing I want everyone to know about me is I'm a Mew fan. I'm a Mew fanatic. That's the first thing I want everybody to know about me. The second thing I want everyone to know about me is I am a big Kingdom Hearts fan.
Yes.
And I like to take on the toughest Kingdom Hearts challenges. And by the time Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, I want to be one of the best in the world.
Facts. You already are, bro. You are, in my opinion, you already are. Because some of the things
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Because the challenges you do, I couldn't get past the first level. Just saying. So you freaking in fact, you're playing the game Kingdom Hearts 2 right now, I believe, on a guitar, right?
The Riffmaster, yes, a guitar controller. It's basically the Riffmaster was basically made for Fortnite Festival, and it's also compatible with Rock Band 4, but via PC, because you can't do it through a PS5 and through PS4. You're able to play the game with the Riffmaster, and I actually attempted to do this because I have a Rock Band 4 controller as well. And I wasn't able to do it. I mean, it worked better than it did on my PS5, problem is I couldn't move Sora around,
Mm-hmm.
but the Riftmaster has an analog stick, like on the back of the neck, so I'm able to move Sora around, and that's really the only reason I'm able to do this playthrough.
Okay, okay. I mean, yo, that's how good he is. He doesn't even need a traditional controller to whoop ass. That's why we call him the master. Just saying. So yeah,
And
so yeah,
and the
so
finale is this Saturday night.
this Saturday night, you heard it here, folks. Folks, first time Motown Downtown exclusive. You're welcome. So
I did
yeah.
announce it already.
Oh well, okay. Let's move. Let's just ignore that then. Editors, erase that. Thank you. Anyway, my first question, Lance, is how did you get into video games? Like, what was your first game? Were you like Team Nintendo, Team PlayStation? What were you?
Team PlayStation. I was a thing. I got into NASCAR in 1997, and I was looking through I was like a Kmart ad or Best Buy ad. I saw an ad for NASCAR racing, and it was for my 8th birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked my mom to get me a PS1 and NASCAR racing, and she did just that. And NASCAR racing was my first video game.
Nice. Do you have like necessarily a favorite console of all time?
You know, I don't know if this is a hot take or I really like the PS4. I really enjoy,
Nice.
PS2 is really up there. I think that's probably my number two. But like, I think most of my gaming was on my PS4 Pro.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that for sure. Now, do you have like do you have like necessarily a favorite and least favorite game?
My favorite game it's been suffering a bit the last year, because the last year of gaming has been so stacked.
Yeah.
'Cause we've had Rebirth, we had Stellar Blade, we had Tears of the Kingdom, we had Final Fantasy 16. All four of those are my top 10 of all time. But my favorite game before all these games came out, I think my favorite game ever was probably Seven Rebirth. But
Nice.
with all the but I'm sorry, I apologize. Seven Remake before all this, Seven Remake was my favorite game ever.
Mhm.
But with all the hours I put into KX2 Final Mix in like the past 2 years, I think that took over the number one, and it was actually behind KH3 Remind for the longest time, but I kind of like saw the light and how good KX2 is, because I got good at KH3. I became knowledgeable when it came to like combat and like gameplay with KH3 first. So I naturally like gravitated to that. And then when I played more of KX2 on like a higher level, because obviously I played KX2 at once, both the vanilla version and the Final Mix
Mhm.
version. I didn't really understand like the game. I don't feel like I did. And then playing on level one, doing the menu playthrough, even the guitar playthrough, I really I get it now. I get why people are kind of so like. I mean, I do think people go about it like obnoxiously, like and blindly, like they like that no other Kingdom Hearts game is good, but I understand why it's like so highly coveted. I understand, and I do also highly covet it myself now, because I've learned so much about Kingdom Hearts 2 and its philosophies in the gameplay in the past couple years.
It's before 3, 2 was my favorite for the longest time. For me, it would be like KH3 Remind, Birth by Sleep. No, I'm sorry, KH3 Remind, KH2, and then Birth by Sleep. That's my pecking order.
It's called solid list. I like it.
So my next question would be, tell me, so you developed this love for video games and stuff. Tell me, what was a big deciding factor that got you to become a content creator? Was it YouTube first or Twitch first? Like, what inspired you to start your content creation journey?
So I gotta shout out the homie Luna Lux, because I was like, I'm not gonna spoil the game, but obviously KH3 has a really big plot twist in the epilogue.
Yeah.
And after I saw that, I binged YouTube to find people. Not right away. I mean, right away I did, but like over the first half of 2019, because obviously not everybody has the luxury to like beat the game in like a week, like I did. So over the first half of 2019, I looked for people and like to look for their reactions, and the one that caught my eye, and I think is the most iconic. I'll say that it's iconic and the most memorable in the entire Kingdom Hearts community. I'll go forward and say that too. I think that's facts. Is Luna Lux's. My man, he popped the fuck off during that scene, and I'm like, man, I really want to share my experiences with video games when Remind comes out, and that I kind of went back and forth about content creation for a little bit, because I have some character flaws that in something like content creation can really like put me in like a vulnerable position mentally. So I kind of spent like the next 6 months, like the second half of 2019, going back and forth if I wanted to do this. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do it, and I did it. And I started with my first stream was beating. It wasn't really like a challenge one, but it was like I beat Zodiac Phantom Aqua in 0.2 on critical mode.
Wow.
See, that wasn't. It's not like a big deal or anything like that. Well, maybe to some people, I don't know. Like to the player I am now, it's not really a big deal. But like, that was my first stream, and then I did some stream drop distance on critical mode, and then Remind came out, and it's really funny. It's really it's so hilarious looking back at those times, because I was always a critical mode player, right? I was never a level 1 player until like later on in 2020. But I was waiting for all month for Remind, and then I streamed it. I was streaming on PlayStation 4. That's how I started.
Okay.
I was streaming for my PlayStation 4 Pro, and I was streaming it, and we went through a Remind episode on critical mode. Then we got to limit cut. I got my fucking ass beat so bad. Like I got my ass beat so bad. I didn't know what to do. Like I'm like, oh my god, like holy shit. So then I went back and I had a Proud file, and I went and did the fights. I went and did the Remind episode over on Proud mode, and then I tried the limit cut again on Proud mode. I still was getting my ass beat. I'm like, I'm gonna do this off stream. I'm just gonna do this off stream, and then I spent the week watching people, because I had another person outside, we accused in Vessel. He was one of my he's one of my longest friends in the streaming space. He was doing Remind on critical level 1. I was like, holy shit, how people get this good? How people get and whatnot, and I kind of that I mentioned Luna Lux was the inspiration of starting this journey. And I would say Recusant Vessel is the inspiration for me to start doing challenge running.
That is
and,
wow.
And then I spent the spring and the summer getting good. I actually finished my first level 1 playthrough that summer.
That is courageous. That is wow. Well, shout out to thank you, Fozy, for giving Lunar Lux a shout out. And I see we have the homie Xander also in the chat. What's up, Xander? I bring him up because he also did all of KH3 and Remind at level 1. So massive props for you, Xander. Massive.
He so did. I was watching him. Those are fun times.
I tried level 1 on crit with Kingdom Key only. I couldn't get past the first level, so y'all are just superior human beings, just saying. So, like, next question is, so before you were known as Lance of Masters, but now you are Lance the Master. What is the story behind your nickname? Like, why choose that specific? Everyone has a unique story behind their username. So what's the story behind yours?
Lanz is part of my name.
Well, there we go. That's and plus you are the master too.
Yeah.
That too. Okay, so tell me about well, you started streaming on Twitch and stuff. Tell us about your setup from when you streamed on the PS4 to now. Like, how much has that improved?
Significantly. like I had like that. I don't know what you call it. It wasn't like an iToy, but it was like the PS4 camera, and then I got like a PS4 microphone. Like I was like also it was like also shit. And then I streamed for a few months, and I was like, I got my birthday stream coming up. If it's a good time, I'll get a PC. If it's not, we'll just keep streaming on PS4. And my birthday stream in 2020 was a good time, so we went and got a
Nice.
PC. I got a little Logitech like C92. I got Shuggy. I don't even know I got a really Shuggy mic. I don't want to. It was a Shuggy mic, but it was like a Yagi X. It's like a Yagi X, a blue Yagi X. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
A blue Yagi X, and it lasted a long time, but I will say, like, I kind of kept it. It kind of overstayed its welcome because I used to open up a lot of Pokemon packs,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the reason I kept the M Michael so long was because there was charm in the mic peaks, like the mic when I would get. Well, I'll pull like a Mew card or something shit like that. I would like pop off, and I think the mic peaks were kind of charming. So that's one of the
I
reasons I kept
agree.
it so long. So, but then I kind of like I was like I actually I submitted a video for Moscow Priest in 2023. And while I'm proud of the video, I did it with Recuse Investor, who I mentioned earlier. My mic quality sounded really bad, and I was kind of like a little embarrassed. I'm like, what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go get like a Sir mic. And yeah, this is what mic I got now, and I think it works pretty damn good.
We can hear
Thanks
that
so much,
soothing
though.
voice of yours perfectly, and I'm actually that's the next thing I'm going to buy. I use the Yeti mic, and they're good for the most part. It's just I noticed after a year the audio quality goes down, and plus I scream a lot too,
Yeah.
so that probably doesn't really help. So
Oh,
that's
I'm
the
so
big reason
busy.
why. Yeah, so the next question is, I asked all my friends this who also stream, what is the one game that gave you the best streaming experience and the one game that gave you the worst streaming experience?
So the worst is Final Fantasy 12. Like I Final Fantasy 12. Sorry, Final Fantasy 12 fans, don't cancel me. It's valid to love your game. But
Yes.
it's also valid for me to hate your game. Like I was like, I did not have a good time with that. It's like I couldn't. So I just got off playing Final Fantasy. I was playing no, I wasn't playing 16 yet. I was not playing 16 yet. I don't think I was. So I think the game needed like a Gemini's journal because I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Like it was like Final Fantasy 16 had like an active time roll, and I think if Final Fantasy 12 had like an active time roll, I think I would have been so like useful because I could have seen where like people were from and like their connections to each other. But like it was just so I got so lost. Like it's like I wasn't having fun anymore. And it's just like fuck this game. Sorry, sorry, Final Fantasy 12 fans. Another game. This is probably a hot take for a lot of people. Another game I didn't really like playing was Sonic Adventure.
Ooh.
Because I know. Sonic Adventure 1. I never played 2. I not tried 2. I'm sure 2 is great, but like
Yeah.
with 1, this is my first 3D Sonic game, so like I had no like it was really fast for me. So it was probably like I think it was a good mix of it being a skill issue, like probably like it was probably like 80% of a skill issue, like on my half, but it was probably like another 20% being like so dated and like
Yeah,
clunky.
it hasn't aged well at all. I guess for me, it's nostalgia. That was my very first game on Dreamcast, and so yeah. But you are completely valid in your critiques, because yeah, I do agree also. So what's like some of the best games you was streamed? Best experience,
So
I guess.
I think the no menu playthrough was really fun. I think that was really I think those streams performed very well. Uh, Going like a lot of those streams, like when I got stuck, they'd be like on Saturday night. We would go until like maybe like 7 to 10 hour streams, ending at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Those are fun times. The local I did like a fundraiser in 2022 for the Starlight Children's Foundation, and one of the incentives that got met by the community was to fight the local on Crit of the One on Pro codes,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a nightmare. But the streams performed well, so I don't want to complain too much, but like that was kind of hell. But I think one some of my fondest memories are probably like the all pro codes. This is before I met like a lot of people in the space.
Mm-hmm.
But the all pro codes playthrough on Crit Level 1 where I no damage all the limit cut and the secret episode on Crit Level 1 on pro codes. That's another fond memory that I have as well.
Amazing.
So yeah. Oh,
Amazing.
Final Fantasy. In terms of like first playthroughs,
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy 16. I fucking love Final Fantasy 16 so much.
Oh, I have 16 questions for sure later on. But yeah, I
Ooh, I
love
can't
that
wait.
game too. So my next question would be, so since you've been streaming for how many years now?
4.5 years now.
4.5 years. Nice. What advice would you give to someone who wants to stream on Twitch right now? What advice in terms of equipment and just overall advice for anyone that's fresh with that wants to stream?
Prioritizing mental health,
Yes.
I think your mental health is your number one priority if you're going to come into the space. Because, like I mentioned earlier, I have some flaws. Like I have some I have like I'm a self-aware person. I have some character. I'll call 'em, maybe it's hard to call them character flaws, but I view them that way. You want to really make sure that you have your head in check if you're going to go into like a hobby like this,
Mm-hmm.
because it's really really easy to get lost. It's really
Yes.
easy to get lost, like in your goals. It's really easy to it's really easy to kind of like lose your way and kind of like lose the reason why you do this. So like I kind of like I kind of I maybe I really try to look out for people. Like I really like I maybe I may I don't want to say I overstep, but like if I see something suspicious like on Twitter or on Discord, I'll be like, hey, what's going on? Like what's the problem? Is everything okay? Like, like I'm really like I don't think it's invasive, but like I really think it's important to really like I think it's really important as a creator to really like look out for like other people in terms of like you want to make sure that like the people that you really care about in the space, like they have like a strong head. And I think it's also even more important that you make sure that your own head is strong.
Yes. Completely agree. That would be the best advice ever. So
And I think that's way more important than like equipment or any shit like that.
yeah, yeah.
Equipment that will come a time, but like I feel like it's really good to like I feel like like knowing what you want to do and making sure that you're enjoying the journey to get where you want to go, and also making sure that your head is in check is all the main priorities of content creation, in my opinion.
Yeah, and also another advice from me is just play games that you love. Don't play games because the popular kids are playing it. No, 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 no. Play games that you're passionate about, that you love, so the audience can see how much you love the game. That's the biggest advice. Play what you want to play. So,
Right.
what do you think about the community that you've grown in, that you've like established, that you've grown? What do you think? What do you think of them? And is there any shout outs you would like to give?
Well, I don't really like lists personally. I don't really like because it doesn't really feel good to be left off of the list. That being said, though, my community is the fucking shit. My community's dope as fuck. My community shows up, but my main thing I got like flex about what my community does is like every time we do a fundraiser, every time we do like a cause, the community shows the fuck up, and that makes me so fucking happy every time we meet all goals when it comes to like fundraising, because I think once you like make a platform, I think it's important to like want to improve the world and make it a better place, and I feel like we've done that on so many different occasions. Last year I crossed this community. We raised more money in like other places, obviously, but we recently passed 5K raised throughout my career on Twitch.
Y'all are the best. You really are. That's super impressive. But yeah, you do have one fantastic. Do you have a nickname for your community?
I only have a nickname, but I do call my Discord server the Final Daybreak.
Nice. I like that.
It's
I
like
like that.
it's like a mix of the Final World, because the Final World is my favorite world in Kingdom Hearts, and Daybreak Town, because I think Daybreak Town is so cool.
That is. I like that. Wow. We're learning a lot today. I love doing this, man. So my next question is, how did you meet Kingdom Hearts guys? Because I believe that's how I met you, was through him. So like, how did you meet him and establish this awesome friendship?
He just showed up in my stream one day. I'm like, oh, look at this guy's guy. I want to be friends with him. Oh. And now
nice.
And now he's one of my best friends in the world.
He's super awesome. Yeah, shout out to Cage guys in the chat, please. We love you, buddy. We love you. It's thanks to you that I was able to defeat Sephiroth and Cage won. Thanks to you. Hell yeah, we love that man. So Lance, what do you do outside of streaming? When you're not streaming or kicking ass in like hard challenges, what do you do outside of gaming?
Honestly, I fucking game. I don't really do. I fucking game. I'm not streaming. When I'm not streaming, I'm working on like off stream things in Kingdom Hearts to like get better. Because like I said, I want to be one of the best players in the world by the time Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. So I'm like working on like getting better in that. Like kind of like I have like I'm like really passionate like about what I do like in the space. So like a lot of my time when I'm not on streaming is either working. I work on Monday. I work Tuesday through Friday at 5 a.m. in the morning till 3:30 p.m.
Wow.
So 10 and a half hour days to start it this week. Same job, but like they got rid of second shift. So but it's ideal because it's just more time. I can stream longer on Mondays, and then after work I can do content creation things and practice, and then when it's time to go live, we can cook.
Amazing. That is the best schedule. Yeah. So like, what are some of your other hobbies? The other besides gaming that you're passionate about?
Gaming.
That's okay. Because I read somewhere that you're also big into music and stuff and MMA.
Oh yeah, so like, yeah, I'm a big guy. I'm not as big as MMA as I was before. I'm kind of like a fake MMA fan these days. But like, I'm a big Cleveland Guardians fan. I'm a big I'm from Cleveland, live in Cleveland.
Oh,
suburbs of Cleveland. Not IO.
Yes.
So I'm a big Guardians fan. And I'm rooting for them. Tough loss today. Big fan of them. Also take care of my cats too. But other than those, gaming and as I said, listening and like seeing music. I really love seeing music. I love like all that like screamy emo shit. And I was like other shit too. Like that's like when people like when people ask me like a genre, like I'm like I like emo, screamy, seeing like music like that. So
I mean, a part of me still likes that too. So the first series of games I want to talk about, let's talk about Super Smash Brothers, shall we? Because there's a segue into this. If you know, you know. But yeah, so Lance, who is your main in Smash Bros?
I want to say I'm not really good at Smash. Like I'm not like a master at Smash. Like I feel like if I wanted to be, I could, but like
Oh yeah.
I'm not very good. My main is Lucario.
Nice, nice. A Pokemon. We do love Pokemon here. Now, do you have a favorite and least favorite Smash Bros. Character revealed?
Um, so obviously all. I think we all have this. I think we both have the same favorite reveal.
Yeah.
Maybe not the fit, maybe not the best trailer, but the best reveal is obviously Sora. I mean, I'm still going to
Yes.
talk about it.
Yes.
But Reese's favorite. I don't know. I didn't really. I'm not like I said, I didn't really care. I didn't really care. The only time that I really cared about Smash reveal was like at the Game Awards for Sephiroth, and when Sora got revealed. But I did believe that Sora would get revealed, so that's why I took a half day and from work and did my reaction with Geigs and Kokiri.
Oh yeah, that is probably my favorite moment in all of Kingdom Hearts because Lance, so many people were saying it's never gonna happen, Disney would never allow, blah blah blah. And then there's people like me that are like, no, it is 100% possible that he can come. And at that point, I'm like, okay, Sephiroth is in, Sora's probably not good, it's not getting in. So when he was revealed, bro, I was genuinely surprised. So yeah, that's my favorite. But for me, my least favorite, it has sorry Minecraft fans, but Steve. That was nah. I was not just because me personally, I'm not really a Minecraft fan, but that's my least favorite. Was I freaking just went straight to bed when it was Steve.
See, I don't really know anything about Smash, if I'm being honest, but Steve Ming seemed cringe.
Yeah, I 100% agree. 100%. So speaking of Sora, Lance, let's talk about Kingdom motherfucking Hearts, shall we?
That sounds
Because
amazing.
I have quite a few questions here regarding Kingdom Hearts. So,
Well, we could talk KX all day. Let's
hell
do it.
yeah, let's do this. So, like, how did you discover Kingdom Hearts, and what was your first initial impression of the series when you saw it for the very first time?
So I think a lot of people had the same like introduction to Kingdom Hearts was the commercial. So I was probably watching Nickelodeon or some shit. Probably Nickelodeon. I was probably watching 2002. So it was fall 2002. So it was probably SpongeBob or some shit like that. I'm not entirely
Yeah.
sure. But the Plan B remix of Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm sorry, the Plan B remix of Simple and Clean came on, and with the Kingdom Hearts 1 commercial, and I was like, holy shit, we got this like anime ass game with Disney characters and like some EDM music, like sign me the fuck up. So,
Yes.
and then I went to GameStop for something, also for Kingdom Hearts, but like there's like a little booklet that like you know how GameStop have those like little like promotional like
Yeah.
ads. I don't know if they still do them, and they had one that was all about Kingdom Hearts. So I thought it was so cool. They had like voice actors in it, like not like the voice actors, like but kind of like who like all the characters and like all in Who Voice too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh wow, I have to rent. So my mom rented me Kingdom Hearts for like 2 months straight until I beat it, and that's how I got into, that's how I got into Kingdom Hearts.
Back when Blockbuster was a thing, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, thank you, Blockbuster. Shout out to you, Blockbuster.
Shout out
so,
for Blockbuster.
so what was the wait like for you from Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3? Like every fan has a unique experience with that. What was that long ass wait like for you?
It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long because, you know, one, there was something to look forward to every couple years or so.
Mm-hmm.
So and I think a lot of like fake fans will say that like, oh, there wasn't anything. We had to wait. We had to wait. Let me see. Let me use. We had to wait 14 years for Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, no, the fuck you didn't. Because we had 2007 Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. 2009 we had Days. 2010 we had Birth by Sleep. 2012 Dream Drop. 13 we had the 1.5. 2014
Mm-hmm.
We had 2.5. I think they came to PS4 in 2016, 15, 16, I'm not entirely sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2017 we had 0.2 and back cover and Dream Drop remaster in 2017, and then 2018, and then 2017 we had that's when the Toy Story trailer dropped, and then 2018 was the year of Kingdom Hearts hype. It was like a
Oh yeah,
trailer every
every
fucking month.
month, every month.
It was crazy. Some like same some in the cup same. There was a time where we got some every couple days. It was a crazy era. And then 2019 we got KH3, and then it kept going for a little bit because we got Remining in 2020, Remining and Melody Memory in 2020. We got
Yep.
the Union Cross finale in 2021, and then we got the Darkroom finale in 2022, and the Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal. But there hasn't really been anything since. I mean, there's been missing link betas and stuff like that, but I think it's valid to really to talk about us being in a drought.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you do make a good point. They did like spread out different types of games, so they were like small breadcrumbs that led to
Yeah.
KH3. So yeah, you're completely right about that. Yeah. So I guess for
Yeah,
me,
it was a little bit of a long wait between 2013 when the game got revealed and 2019.
yeah,
But I don't know. There's always stuff to do. As a challenge runner, I feel there's always stuff to do. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of fun to meme on people because there's Momo who's playing with a dance pad, and you got me who's playing with a guitar controller. So like, I think it's funny, like being like, if I was from the outside looking, I'd be like, oh, King Box fans are going so crazy. They're playing with guitars and dance pads. We don't have KH4 yet.
shout out to Momo, please. She is a queen. She's a goddess. But yeah,
Absolutely.
so one thing I missed the most about the Kingdom Hearts 3 waiting for the game was the late night slumber parties. Remember those nights where we would stay up all night for like one trailer? Those were like my favorite moments.
I wasn't really in the community until like 2019.
Okay.
But like 2018, I would like be up like at like 3 a.m. like refreshing Shredder. like when like there'll be word about like a trailer coming. I would definitely be hoping that we would get something. And
Fingers
a lot of
crossed,
times we
yeah.
got something. One of the most memorable nights that I can remember was for Monsters Inc. trailer from a
Oh.
Japanese at D23.
That when we saw the 2018, that's what I will never forget how loud I screamed when we have a release date finally. So yeah, those were the great moments. But now my next question is, what was it like for you, Lance, putting in the Kingdom Hearts 3 disc for the first time, and you see the logo and you with the music playing, you're like, everything led up to this moment. Like, what was that whole like experience for you?
Well, first off, I don't have a disc because
Oh.
I'm a brat. I'm a spoiled brat, and I don't want to wait for my physical game to come in. I gotta play my games right at midnight. So right at midnight on January 29th, 2019, I turned on KX3 for the first time, and it was very memorable. I think like everybody took in that dearly beloved and that beautiful stock screen. Everybody did. I definitely, I think I took a picture. I don't have Instagram anymore, but I took a picture and posted on Instagram saying it's finally here.
I was crying, bro. I was sitting in my chair for a good 10
That's
minutes.
valid.
Huh?
That's valid.
Very much so. I was just like, I've been waiting for this moment since 2013, man. Just, there was no words to describe. Like, I called my brother, because, like, him and I went to Blockbuster to rent Kingdom Hearts 2 back in the day. So for now, we're both playing
too.
KH3. So I was just a wreck. I really wish I was streaming back in those days, man. But yeah, that was my experience. So, Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. I loved it. But unfortunately, it split the community in half. Why do you think a lot of people did not enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3 as much?
So I think not everybody, but I think a lot of things like attributed to it. I think a lot of people coming off of 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people played. It's funny because I played the OG. I own and have the OG Final Mix. Like, I played it
Nice.
along. A lot of people, um, a lot of people start off with Final Mix in the 2.5. So like they don't know what a base Kingdom Hearts game looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably expecting data fights and like all this shit like immediately, and I think that was a reason why it got like KX3 got some criticism. Um, I think the long wait between I know there are games in between, which is super valid, but I think a lot of like I'm trying to like consider like the casual fan, not like the
Mm-hmm.
hardcores who are like myself who are there at every release between KX2 and KX3. Like a lot of the casuals, like probably who played base KX2, who went straight in base KX3, they probably did not like. They probably um built up so much hype in their head what this game would be,
Mm-hmm.
and they it did not meet their expectations. And I don't know, it's just a lot. It just it's unfolds in it. It really is unfolds in it. For me personally, I beat the game in a few days,
Wow.
and I thought I probably thought the epilogue for me. I did like I liked the game. I didn't love it initially, and that was even before like challenge run on me. Like that was like I didn't die at all in my first playthrough on power mode in
Mm-hmm.
KX3. So I thought the game was a little bit easy. I thought the epilogue kind of like I don't want to say saved it, but like it really like it was. But it was the one thing I remember from KX3 in my first playthrough until the critical mode packs came out and I made the game a lot harder. But I feel like what a soccer team really should do for a KX4 base game, I think they should look at KX1 because KX1 felt like a really like there's a lot, there's so much to do in KX1. There's such a awesome post game where you could fight. And when I say KX1 vanilla, I meant like North America base game, not like Japanese base
Yeah.
game, because we got Sephiroth, we got Ice Titan, um we got Kuxiza, we got the Phantom, but we got so many awesome like things to do like after you beat the game or even before you beat the game in Kingdom Hearts 1. And even KX2, you got Sephiroth. And Sephiroth is Sephiroth, so you can get away with that. But when you have like a super boss at the end of the game, like in the post game, like Dark Inferno, that's super low energy. That's not exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a lot of the combo modifier. This is me like I'm speaking like post like I'm not speaking like in terms of like of how I felt after I played the game. I'm speaking in terms of like me after playing KX2 for the past couple years. KX3 has some really like it's really slow pace. Well, base KX3 is really slow paced with its combo modifiers. So like a lot of people who like really wanted that snappy KX2 combat were probably disappointed, and I get it. I really do get it. So I really feel like that KX3 remind adding like quick slash and radio blaster and aerial dive, aerial sweep, last charge. Like I really think that really made the game like a lot more fun to play and closer to that KX2 standard. And I really feel like Remind really did save that game. Not for everybody, obviously, because I feel like first impressions are very important. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people did give up on Kingdom Hearts 3, and if not the whole series because of their KX3 playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, some of that is valid. Some of that, I think it depends on the person. Like, someone could like have like a reasonable explanation, and then someone could be like, "Oh, I threw it in the trash." I'm like, "Oh, you're a fucking fake fan." But,
Yeah.
but but yeah, I feel like Remind really saved the series. I would say I would go as far as say I think it saved the series for a lot of
Facts.
people.
Facts.
At least like I would say like 30% of the fan base was probably saved because of Remind.
For
At
me,
least.
yeah, I completely agree. For me, it's like the only two things I did not like was the Winnie the Pooh world, the freak playing Candy Crush over and over again. I was not a fan of that. I love seeing all those characters, but I was like, Candy Crush, really? Not a fan. And the combat wasn't as snappy as you said. It felt kind of slow to me, but I still enjoyed it. But then Remind came out, Bro, it literally solved all my issues with Remind. It made the game so much better. It's so much better, in fact, that now is my favorite game in the entire series. KH3 plus Remind. I fucking love it.
I love it too. Very, very good stuff. And I feel like I did Megs and Cakes too as my favorite game after playing it like so much and like understanding it. But my favorite Kingdom Hearts content is the limit cut and secret episode. I think that shit is peak.
I still haven't defeated Yozora yet. I'm trying, man. It's just like I need to
believe
get.
you can do it.
What advice would you have for me? Because I got him down to like the third phase, pretty much. I'm playing on crit, by the way.
Advice for Yozora in the third phase. I feel like one thing that I feel like one attack that really fucks with people is the blue laser
Yes,
attack.
yes.
So he has because there's two variations of that attack, right? So I'm as mixed with this attack. I think that's the toughest part of phase 3 or 2. Phase 2, we'll call it phase 2 because it's in the middle of the DM isn't really a phase. I think that's the toughest part of phase 2. So I think there's two variations. There's one where he does 3 of those lasers where you dodge all 3 of them, and there's one where he'll do 2 of those laser attacks, and then he'll like stop, and then he'll like hit you. It'll be like delayed, and he'll hit you. And I feel like what you gotta do there is you gotta do like you gotta guard him. Like when you know it's not the one. Immediately when we know when it's not the one where he's gonna just do 3 normal socks at you with the 2 unblockable lasers. I feel like at that point you do like a counter, kick or like a counter slash to get the punish there, and I think that will help a lot of people.
All right, I'm writing that down. Thank you for the notes, Mr. Master. So you mentioned before that KH2 is your favorite game. I'm sorry, was it KH2 or Remind in KH3?
KH2 Final Mix.
Gotcha.
Is the top ones, but yeah.
Do you have a least favorite Kingdom Hearts game?
Least favorite Kingdom Hearts game? That's a great question.
For me, it's Chain of Memories. I'm just sorry.
I have a story for you.
Yeah?
Man, you gotta get good, bro. Hi, Sissy.
Hey, Sissy. We have our first cat of the new season, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, our first cat for the new season. Let's go.
So I have a little story. I've told the story like a few times, so some people know about it. So I went to in 2011 there was like a blizzard in my city, and this is the day that Recoded came out, and I went to GameStop in a blizzard to go get Recoded. Like it was probably the biggest. It was probably a top 5 blizzard I've ever seen. And I got Recoded. I drove home with it. And I played it for 3 hours, and I'm like, wow, fuck this game. Because it was like, and the reason I said fuck this game was because it was like KX1 again. So I would say though, I think a modern. I'm not saying it's my least favorite, but like as of now, it probably is. But I feel like a modern.
It's
I feel like a modern day version of me would appreciate it more because Recode is really praised for its combat and gameplay, and I really and back then back in 2011 I wasn't like a gameplay person. Like, so I played critical in every game, but like I wasn't like I wasn't the player I am now. I feel like I would appreciate recoding a lot more now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, than I did back then. So
I'm sorry, your cat is just so fucking cute.
I
Wants to be
know,
on
isn't she
Motown
the best?
also.
She loves her daddy. You love your daddy.
Oh,
You
indeed.
love your daddy.
This is why. This is
You love
why.
your
This is why I
daddy.
invited him, boys and girls. This right here is why the wholesomeness. You're welcome. But yeah, so Lance, when the fuck is Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out?
So I've always been a 2026 believer,
Me too.
right? I don't know anymore because I don't know anymore because I know like Square Enix posted that thing that like the sale holders don't see anything like crazy coming out in the next couple of years. The last couple of years includes 2026. So I don't know. We'll see. I think ask me again after D23.
Yes, I will.
If we don't see, I'm not. Because I'll be honest, I'm not in West CK Expo. Like I have my Kingdom Hearts challenge backlog is crazy. So I have things to do for the next couple of years, right? Uh, but uh, but if we don't see Kingdom Hearts 4 at D23, I think I'm going to lean 2027. To be honest.
Okay. That's understandable because yeah, I said since day one when they announced the first trailer in 2022, 2026 because it usually takes 4 years to make a game, so that's 2026.
Right.
And so I feel like maybe they'll start promoting the game towards the end of the year this year. Then all of 2025 will be promotions. Then the game will come out in 2026. But it's Square, so they might delay the game or something, and that's fine. That's fine. But I truly believe 2026 will be the big one.
Like I said, I want the game to be like, I want that game to feel a lot more complete. Like I don't, not the case, it wasn't complete or anything like that. But I want Sid to do like I want Sid to do like after they beat the game, and I don't expect like data fights and shit like that to like
Yeah.
a year later. Like I do want like an expansion because I want to. Although I want a really good like post game, I do want stuff to look forward to in Remind Final Mix esque expansion that will come out a year later. But I kind of want us to like go back to where in KX1 there was plenty of shit to do after you beat the game.
I agree. So, like, what are some of the Disney worlds that you would love to see in Kingdom Hearts 4?
So I think I'm saying this because it's best for business, and I think it's going to happen. But I just think Star Wars would be so lit.
Yes.
I'm not a Star Wars fan.
I mean,
I just think they could do a lot of cool things with Star Wars.
any other worlds or just Star Wars?
So I've been vocal about this. I think I was vocal about it actually on stream on Monday, and I've I don't care what they're doing with Jared Leto. They have to Tron has to be in KX4. Like
Yes.
the Sora has to be the one to solve that to finish that arc with Ringsler, aka Tron. Like they have to that needs. I don't feel any closer from Dream Drop Distance after when Sora walks his Tron what Ringsler fall like into the abyss. Like I want Sora. My dream like lore in terms of Disney stuff in KX4. I want Tron to save Sora. I want Sora to save Tron.
I like that idea. You heard it here, Disney. Bring that shit in KH4, please, and thank you. So, well, for me, I want Treasure Planet. I just want Treasure Planet so badly because I love that movie, and it would fit perfectly in Kingdom Hearts 4. Seriously.
It would.
So, moving away from Kingdom Hearts now, I want to ask you some more about your challenges. Lance, is there a challenge that's too hard even for you? Like, has there ever been a time where you're like, no, I'm not doing that type of challenge?
No.
None. Okay.
Uh, no, I mean those. I don't think I would do a blindfold challenge. Those are pretty those are pretty tough. You know, shout out to OG Scrax, who OG Scrax, my homie OG Scrax, he just beat Rizola on all pro codes on level 1 with a blindfold. So shout out to him.
Shout out to him in chat, please. I am never going to be that awesome. I can barely get through like proud mode, but blindfolded, bruh, that is impressive. Seriously.
Yeah, he's you know, when it comes to challenges, you know, I feel like Kingdom Hearts. When it comes to challenges, let me rephrase that. When it comes to Kingdom Hearts challenges, is challenge one content is pretty niche. I feel like those the goat Will JV
Mm-hmm.
and those everybody else is really no one of like notoriety close to his. But I do feel like myself, OG Scrax, and Momo are working at things that. Because I feel like when it comes to challenge ones, you have to be more creative to make people care. Because no one really cares about like normal no damage ones like with just like gameplay only. Like that's kind of a thing of the past, and kind of only the only person who could really do that, at least in Kingdom Hearts, and kind of like see success at this point is Will JV. Because like I said, I think he is the Kingdom Hearts GOAT. So, and that's why I think it's so important, like to really be creative and think of new challenges.
Mm-hmm.
While we wait for Kingdom Hearts 4, like Momo with a dance pad, and me with my guitar and my no menu playthroughs.
Amen to that for real. Now, what would you say, Lance, out of all the challenges you've done so far, which one was the absolute most difficult challenge out of all of them?
No menu was pretty tough. KH2 no menu. That was like a several month. It was like a six. I think it was like a 6 month project.
6 months?
I was on rock. Yeah, I was on Roxas for like a month and a half.
That's yeah. That's me.
And then like, do you know what no menu challenge is?
Where basically no cure and no items and stuff.
Well, you can do all that stuff, but like you can't go in the menu and change anything.
Anything.
Anything. You can't like you can press pause. Like obviously you can press pause if you like take a break, but you can't like do anything in the menu. You can't change your shortcuts. You can't like equip abilities. So it's like you can't like add new abilities. So, like I like no dogs or old scan the whole game.
Oh my god. So you learn all these attacks, but you can't use them.
Yeah, basically.
That's
I had a cap of level 50.
at level 50. That is
Cap
Cap.
of level 50. Level cap. Of level 50.
wow. That is so impressive, man. This is why we love you, man. This is why. But Lance, I actually have a request for you in terms of challenges. Would you be willing to play God of War 4, the one that came out in 2018, at like the hardest difficulty with like the basic weapons? I personally would love to see you do a challenge like that.
Honestly, probably not.
That's fine. Not a God of War fan.
So I'm not all fans. It's like I don't think people. I'm a Kingdom Hearts creator.
That's true. You know what? That's true. Yeah.
I don't want to go outside my niche.
Because my next question was like, have you ever thought about doing the Elden Ring challenges, or just stick with Kingdom Hearts?
I've considered playing Sekiro one day. I also play a little bit of Stellar Blade here and there.
We love Stellar Blade.
I have some no damage videos and Stellar Blade.
I love
on
those
my
videos.
YouTube.
Yeah.
My YouTube, my Twitch channel, except for events, is entirely Kingdom Hearts. But on my YouTube, I do like to put some other content like Stellar Blade on there. I am actually going to start YouTube streams doing my Stellar Blade Hog No Game Plus playthrough.
Nice.
Hoping to we're looking to get that final ending, because I got there's 3 endings in Stellar Blade. I got 2 of them, and I'm looking to get that true ending.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you. So moving away
Thank you.
from that, now I want to talk about KH20 and Reconnect. So, because
Sure.
I never went, I didn't go to KH20, but you did, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what are some of your favorite memories from KH20 back in the day?
KH20, I met a lot of people for the first time. I met Guys for the first time. I met Kay for the first time. I met Kokiri for the first time. Met a lot of lovely people for the first time.
And a lot of them were like, wow, you're so tall. When I first met you.
Me and Guys are the same height. And I think I met Landy in Treehouse. I also met them, and me and Landy the same height as me. Treehouse is tall though. Treehouse is like
He is.
six.
Shout out to a
6'2"
treehouse.
motherfucker. Fo Retro. We also met Fo Retro, and he's like 6'6".
A giant. Yeah, the big friendly giant. But like,
Yeah.
so like, what was that like for you to like? Were you nervous to like meet all your online friends for the first time?
No.
Nice. It's because I remember, were you there for the beat the duck moment?
So I was not there. I was actually gaming. I tell you, I'm off
That's
of gaming.
even on vacation. Nice.
Yeah, I was gaming.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
I was just like, I wish I could go, but thankfully KH20 was amazing, and then the following year, or last year actually, we got fucking Reconnect. Where do we even
Yes.
start, right? Where do we start? That's where you and I met for the first time. And
Yeah,
bro,
it
you are
was.
just as awesome as my question is
Thank
like,
you.
did I live up to the hype of like meeting me? You know what I'm saying? Meaning like Mo Chocolate. Did I live up to that perception?
No, you were trash.
Oh,
Nah,
goodbye,
I'm kidding.
everybody.
You were great. You were great. You were great. You were
Thanks,
great.
thanks. But yeah, like what's some of your favorite memories at Reconnect? He got
Winning
that.
this.
Yes. Yes, that is.
It's really cool to. Like I mentioned, like I mentioned earlier, like my goal is to be one of the best players in Kingdom Hearts by the time Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, and I think winning this was a really good step into. Yes, it's easy. Yeah, look what Daddy won.
I mentioned that at the very beginning. We have this award-winning content creator. That's true.
Yeah. So I think winning this was a good step to getting there.
And the thing is, like, the community voted for you. That's gotta feel amazing, right?
Yes. Yeah, it feels very good. It was
And-
amazing.
I'm glad you, because that's actually my next question. When they announced your name, like, because I was there and everyone just went screaming and crazy and stuff. What was going through your mind when you're like, wow, this moment is for me, really? Like, what was going through your mind when you were on that stage accepting that award?
I better not fuck up this promo. So I practiced that promo. Like I actually wrote that promo at my I actually wrote it before like I physically like wrote it like before the award ceremony, but I came up with the concept while I was at my second job. I was working 2 jobs at the time.
Wow.
And while I was at my second job, and I work by myself, so I can like pace and like talk to myself and shit, because that's the thing I do. I talk to myself a lot, and
Me too.
I thought of like the whole like respect the master thing while I was there,
I like that.
doing a sip. So I was like, okay, I'm absolutely going to end the speaks with this. I'm definitely going to talk about my causes. I'm definitely going to talk about scroll ingots. I'm definitely going to talk about recusant. Like those are kind of like I thought the outline at my second job, and then I wrote it like right before the ceremony.
Okay. Yeah, it's I that's why I made sure to add that to the intro. Respect the master. Well, I want that on a shirt, bro. Respect the master with your like pro profile picture on it. I will buy that in a heartbeat.
Well, definitely tune in to Langs 35, 10 a.m.
Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, we'll get that through.
June 15th.
I'm glad you brought that
June
up.
15th. We may or may not see content or something like that at that event.
Motown Downtown exclusive, nice. So going back to a reconnect, what are some of the things you did outside of the event? Like me and my friends went karaokeing and we went swimming and stuff. What did you? Were you gaming?
That's really not gaming, actually.
Okay.
What did I do? I know after reconnect, me and Katie, we went to like there was like a bunch of after parties after the MDAs.
Yeah.
So I bought this with me. No, actually, no, I didn't bring it with me. I left it at the hotel, but like we went there and it was lit. And that's where Sig took the iconic picture of me sleeping. Have you seen that?
I
you seen
have,
that?
yes, I have, yeah.
Yeah, I was sleeping on the couch. Your boy was I was fucking cooked. I was so fucking cooked. Like I don't know what time I woke up at, but I was doing that, and then there was the adrenaline dump of winning the award, and then there was just like just being out and about and shit. Like that was the best night of my life.
Yeah, it was a 3-day nonstop party. I didn't go to bed till like 4 a.m. basically. Like I posted my my vlog of all 3 days where I show what I went through, and yeah, at one point I went to bed at like 4:30.
I watched that. I actually watched
Thank
that
you.
last week. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I was crying in bed and was like, I don't want to go home, and I want to stay here with my friends and stuff. So yeah, that was my experience.
I didn't want to go home either, bro. Like, Carly Carly was the first person I saw at Reconnect, and then she's the last person I saw because she was there.
We love
when
her.
I said,
Carly Stella. Shout out to Carly
Carly.
Stella, please, in chat. That is
Carly
the
Stella.
queen for real. It was an honor to meet you, to meet her. Everyone in chat, if I met you at Reconnect, I fucking love you. That is a fact. It was
Carly
amazing.
Stella, the brightest light in the King Moss community.
Facts. Fact. We love her here. And so speaking of Reconnect, like now we have Reconnect 2.0 coming up next year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, coming up a little bit over a year.
That is now I know you can't talk about it and that's fine, but like what can we expect, you would say? Things to look forward to, like things that we can like expect for next year that you're allowed to say.
I wish I had things to talk about. But there is a website, kxweekend.com. There is a little Q&A there that you can see that does have some confirmations that the MDAs all come back to Reconnect.
Yes.
So that is on the website. There's some other things on the website too that are confirmed and whatnot. So yeah, kxweekend.com. Yeah.
Can someone in chat please post that link in chat, please? Yeah, I am 100% going, and I hope to see all y'all there. So, yeah, moving away from that, now let's talk about Final Fantasy. Yes.
Final Fantasy, let's go.
Lance, tell me about your experience playing Final Fantasy 16.
I love Final Fantasy 16 so much.
Me too.
Like, I really fell in love with the cast. It's not a perfect game. I do wish I think it needed more like women. I feel like I feel like Joe. I think Joe's a great character, but I think she needed like a Beatrix like esque character. Do you know who Beatrix is?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Final Fantasy 9. I think Final Fantasy 9 need a character. I'm sorry. I think Final Fantasy 16 need a character like that. To help to kind of like balance things out. But I think it had a really strong cast. Really enjoy. I won't get too spoilery for those that haven't played 16. But I thought it was just such an amazing game, and Toko is the best boy.
I love him. Best dog in gaming history. That's a fact. I'm not even a dog guy, but I love that.
I'm not a dog guy. I'm a cat guy. But
yeah.
that's the best.
I love him. I love him.
Toko is the best Final Fantasy character.
Yes, you're right. Yes, 100%. But like, I love the combat, man. The combat gets my blood pumping. It is just when I am just doing these attacks, going beast mode, and I love it. It's to a point now where I, honest to God, can't decide if I like the combat in 16 or Rebirth more. And we'll get to Rebirth later, but right now it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I like 16 a bit more, I feel.
I agree with more.
Okay, yeah, I can see that too. A part of me says
I
agree with that
like
too.
the combat. I like the combat more in Rebirth, and I like those narrative. Close. It's really close.
It's so
I
good.
think as a game, I like Rebirth more, but like I think the 16 combat, 16 story, like there's a lot of peaks and valleys in the 16 story. Like 16 story can get a little bit draggy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But like. And that 16 story made me feel things that Rebirth didn't make me feel. Rebirth did make me feel some things, but man, that 16 story was so fucking good. Like
I love them.
I love 16. I need to play the Rising Tide though. I played the first expansion, but I still need to play the Rising Tide.
I will be there when you stream because I love that DLC.
It'll
I
probably
loved it.
be. That'll probably be a YouTube. I was thinking about it. That'll probably be like a YouTube thing. That'll probably be YouTube. I will. For Celebrate, I'll probably have the camera off, but like for 16, I'm gonna have the camera on.
Gotcha.
Because I think I do think there's some things going on in the Rising Tide that will probably want me to have my camera.
But yeah, for real, yeah. It's I just love the fact that we had 15, then 7 remake, then 16, and now we have Rebirth. Just what a time to be alive, man. Just hit after hit after hit to be a Square Enix fan, right?
Some people argue against that, but I agree. You know, to be fair, I'm not a big 15 person personally.
Okay.
No offense to 15.
That's fine,
fans.
that's fine.
But you know, but again, you can't argue with the results of 15 though. 15 sold 10 million copies.
Yeah.
And 15 made the most money out of any Final Fantasy ever.
Wow.
So, you know,
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
I know a lot. Yes, like it's not the most selling. I think the most selling is OG7, and then 10, and then 15. But in terms of like income, 15 has made the most because it made all those crazy deluxe editions. Games. I think it was like games of $60 when that came out, and when 7 came out, games were $40 on the PS1, and all the and I'm sure there's so many remasters and stuff like that, and I'm sure you could probably get it for like $20 under for a long time. So with the high cost of 15, it makes a lot of sense to where it would be the highest grossing Final Fantasy game to have been made.
I can agree with it. That's a lot of money. Now I want to talk about Rebirth because holy shit, it is my pick for game of the year, man. I loved it.
Rebirth is so fucking good, dude. It's so, it's just like the thing about Rebirth is that's different from 16. Is that 16 has its peaks and valleys, and I love those peaks. And those, but those valleys are those draggy. It's so draggy. But the thing about Rebirth is the journey is just it's funny when we talk about 15. It's like Rebirth is like a car. It's like a car ride. It's Rebirth is a journey. From the beginning of the game to chapter 13. It's a journey. And it's just so fucking good. And then chapter 13 onwards, as shit picks up. So I mean, sorry, my eyes are kind of low. I've been awake since 3 a.m. So sorry, my eyes seem low. I'm out. Yeah, so I'm not bored with anything.
It's all good. It's all good.
I've had my contacts in for a while, so
that's
why my eyes are kind of low right now.
That's why we're the shades. We're talking for these bright lights. But no, it's all good, man. That's another reason why you are the master. But going back to a Rebirth is just from the moment I start playing to the moment I end. We won't get into spoilers. Don't worry. What? But it's just from the beginning to end. It's just a non-stop roller coaster ride, man. The combat is amazing. The story is amazing. The voice acting, the gameplay. The only thing I don't like was the Kate Sith section. If you know, you know.
That was
And
fucking ass.
I
Nah.
I was not a fan. But other
I was
than
watching. I was watching Vianne do it yesterday, and I kept saying, I don't think she had a good time either. I don't want to speak for her, but I don't know if she had a good time either. That part was booty.
I was not a fan. But honestly, other than that, is just I would say that
Look at chat. Look
I
at
see, I
chat.
see. Going insane. Love you, Oblivy. Shout out to Oblivy, please. But nah, it's just there's no game this year. In fact, Lance, are you a big Zach fan?
I am a massive Zach fan.
Good to know because I was looking forward to him. Again, I will no spoilers. It's just if you're a Zach fan, you are going to love this game. That's all I'm gonna say. We love Zach in this house, but when do you think the third game will come out, and what do you think the third game will be called?
So honestly, bro, like, going back to KX4, if we don't see KX4 at D20, you know what? I'll give it to Tokyo Game Show. I'll give it to Tokyo. If we don't see KX4, actually, I don't know because I might give it the Game Awards.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give the Game Awards because like I feel like Jeff could capitalize on these memes and show it the Game Awards. I think that's possible. Like if we don't see it by the Game Awards, I think Rebirth is coming out. I think 7 remake Part 3 is coming up for KX4 if we don't see it this year.
that was actually my next question. So thanks for answering that. And I think, I mean, I feel
2027 for Part 3, by the way. I'm sorry. I didn't answer
27. I like that.
27,
Makes sense,
yeah,
yeah, because FF7 makes sense. I think it'll
and
be called
30th anniversary too.
perfect. I didn't even know that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So KH4, then the third game, and Square Enix are freaking inhuman for releasing those games back to back. But I think it'll be called FF7 Return. I think.
I've heard people say that. Yeah, Return.
I think you said yours is like Requiem or something.
That's it on the
Landy Lodge. Yep, I was there to watch it. Yeah.
Requiem.
Yeah.
I probably said Requiem. I think Requiem or Redemption because
Ooh, I like that.
you know because Redemption was a song in Dirge of Cerberus. Speaking of commercials, like I thought I didn't get it. I've not played Dirge yet. I don't know when I'm going to
Me
play
neither.
Dirge, to be honest. But like I thought that commercial was so fucking lit. I don't know if you've ever seen it. The commercial might be better than I haven't played the game yet. I don't have a valid opinion on it yet. But the commercial could be better than the actual game because the Redemption song is so lit. And it shows like all the CGI scenes. Like it shows like Cloud with his sunglasses. Like it's such a cool commercial. Like 2006 was such a time.
It really
It's,
is.
yeah, North American KX3. You had Advent Children in North America. You had
Wow.
Cerberus in North America, all in a few months of each other. So like, it's a really fun time to like be alive. I didn't really play all those. Again, I didn't really consume all those. Probably I only consumed KX2 at that time. But looking back, man, if you're like a big Square Enix fan like back then, and you like were all about Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, you were fucking thriving back then.
We loved it.
But then again, I know a lot of people don't particularly care for Dirge, but I know a lot of people did really enjoy Advent Children. I mean, I thought Advent Children was fine. I think if I watched Advent Children back then, I thought I probably would like it more. But like, I felt like the voice acting in the re-trilogy is so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of look back at the old cast and like, I'm just like, eh. I mean, there's still some good ones. There's still some good voice acting. I still think I still think Steve Burton was a solid Cloud. I don't think he's as good as Cody, but like I still think he's a good Cloud, and I still think Quentin Flynn is a good fucking
frick. I know
Reno.
Reno. Wow, I was going to say Axel.
Fake
was
Final
saying.
Fantasy fan.
I just started too. Fake fan alert. I think that's what he's saying. We can't hear you, Lance, but I love all of this.
I'm back.
That was I was like, oh my god. Oh, never mind. He just I love that. What was that? I loved it.
I have like a fake fan like alert. Like it's funny. I make it to like call out fake fans, like fuck with them, but most of the time I'm the actual fake fan.
It's funny because they re-released Advent Children in theaters before Rebirth. I got to watch it, and I'm so glad I
that's
did.
when I saw it for the first time.
Me too, because I watched it back in like, I don't know, 2011, and I've never played a single Final Fantasy game, so everything went over my head. But I went back, because when I played 7 Remake, I never played OG7. So I went back and I played OG7, and then I played Crisis Core 2. So rewatching Advent Children, having all this information, I enjoyed it so much better, man. I loved that movie. So it's just I love the characters.
That's some. I think it's like a 7 out of 10, but like those action, that Sephiroth fight was fucking peak. That shit was like
That music,
that the music, like the what's the one I'm looking? What's the one I'm looking?
One Winged
for?
Angel?
I've been awake for a while. No, it's like it's like when it's like fighting scenes. Like it's like a term in like film and like in video games. It's like fighting scenes and like dancing. Like you know what I'm talking about?
I don't. I'm sorry.
I forgot. Somebody check if somebody could help me out. Like it's like it's like a term of like action scene. It's like a term for like action scenes. I thought it was like a really high level of that.
High adrenaline.
And we saw a lot of that in oh my god, thank you. Choreography.
Thank you, Mexicano.
Yeah, sorry. I've been awake since 3 a.m.
It's all good, buddy.
my brain is not like fresh. But yeah, choreography. Yeah.
It is incredible.
I thought Advent Children had like such a high level of choreography. And I really love that remake. The end game of Rebirth also had a high level of choreography. I kind of felt like a lot of that was inspired by Advent Children.
Yes.
Obviously, we're not going to talk spoilers.
Yeah.
Some of the choreography in Advent Children and some of those fight scenes was kind of like a parallel in certain fight scenes in that Rebirth endgame.
And because we mentioned him,
that was really cool.
I love it too. And because we mentioned him, and he's also like a massive FF7 fan, shout out to the Landy Lodge, please. And thank you. Love the homie. For real. So
that's the guy. That's my FF7 guy. When I think of FF7, that's the person I think of.
100%. The theories that this man has, wow, his brain is just like on a whole new level. But like,
no one has the theories that he has.
Nobody.
In FF7, and like a lot of people have. There's a lot of good FF7 theories by some really awesome FF7 creators, but no one is pitching the shit that Landy is pitching.
Exactly. When I finished the game, the first person I wanted to go back and watch their reaction was Landy. So I'm like, this guy is an OG fan. I gotta see what he thinks. So and he did not disappoint. Now, after 7th trilogy is out, what Final Fantasy game would you love to see them remake next?
I don't know, because like a lot of people, I know we're getting the 9 I think the 9 remake is happening. I think I'm pretty sure that's happening, but a lot of people think that 8 needs one.
I think so too.
Sorry, Xander. I haven't played it, so I don't know. I'm just going by what people tell me. But like a lot of the learning the game is like rough. Like the junction system.
The junction system, I think it's called.
And a lot of people think that it needs a remake more than like a 9 needs a remake, because I think there were a lot more things that went smoothly when it comes to playing Final Fantasy 9 than it came with Final Fantasy 8. So probably Final Fantasy. Well, I'll say Final Fantasy 8.
Yes.
I think again, I actually just bought Final Fantasy 8. I played a little bit of it in like a decade ago. I actually quit, but that was like. But I don't know. like I said about Recode, I think a modern version, I think the current version of me would appreciate that game a lot more than I did when I was than a decade ago.
Yeah, I want them to remake 8 because Ben Starr, who voices Clive, is a massive fan of 8. I want him to voice Squall. That would be a dream come
I,
true.
I think he could be in the game. I think I want him to voice Squall
I don't.
because
That's all I know.
that'd be weird because Squall's not like British. So I think Squall, I want to see Ben Starr in the game, but like voicing. Like we're gonna give him. I don't think any Final Fantasy like league has a voice actor who voices like 2 different leagues. So that'd be kind of weird for me, in my opinion. But I
Okay.
would love to see him in the game. I think it'd be nice. I would love to see him in the game because he's such a big fan of Final Fantasy 8.
I love Ben Starr. I love him.
I love Ben Starr too. He's a fucking goat.
So I have 2 questions left.
Yes,
The
sir.
second to last question is so tomorrow, boys and girls, is the Summer Games Fest. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. EST. So Lance, what are your predictions for the show?
I think it's gonna be mid. Like
Me too.
I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I don't, it's not all Jeff. It's not Jeff's fault. It's not his fault. But like, I just don't have like. I know that game by one of the original Silent Hill devs that might look intriguing, but I don't know. It's just like I kind of want to see. I'm hoping we see Jugas again.
Okay.
That Bioshock. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's like a Bioshock influence game. I like to see. I like to see that game. 'Cause I'm a big Bioshock fan. So I love to see like how because I think Jugas is coming out in 2025. I want to say. So I like to see that, but I don't know. I honestly I kind of think that you know I think Xbox might have been over some of the Games Fest. It's so weird to say that because Xbox was getting buried like a
Yeah.
month ago, as they should. But like I think they might have a better show than Jeff has because I'm hearing like there's gonna be a couple of Square games there. I don't think it's Kingdom Hearts 12 because I'm not dumb. But I don't know. They could show something cool. Maybe what if they show Final Fantasy 9 there? Like maybe I don't know. I don't know more. I might have to get the clown makeup for Final Fantasy 9 for the Xbox show. Do you know when that Xbox show is?
I believe it's this Sunday. I think.
Monday?
Yeah, I think. I remember it's like close.
Oh my god, it's coming soon.
It's
Oh my
like
goodness.
Xbox first, and then Call of Duty an hour later. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good with a COD.
Oh my god, next Sunday, dude. That'd be lit.
It's like I think it's in the morning too. I think, but for me, my predictions, I think we'll get like an announcement of RE Code Veronica remake. I think I would love that, and
You think Summer Games Fest or
just so Summer Games Fest, yeah, because I feel like the show.
Xbox?
I feel like with Summer Games Fest, it's 2 hours long. So like they're
Yeah.
gonna cram it with like games for consoles, PC, mobile. So I feel like RE is a good chance of it being there. I feel, and what I want Jeff to troll the Kingdom Hearts community because he'll be like, "Here's a new game from Kingdom Hearts," and it'll be the Steam trailer, basically.
I hope he does that. I really hope he
Just
does.
to
I think
like,
that'd be
Kingdom Hearts
so
is
funny.
here, psych. You know what I'm saying? That'd be hilarious. After all the trouble that they gave him for saying it's not
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
going to be there.
That was some dumb shit that happened.
I agree.
This week with him, and it's just like I want him to troll so fucking hard because
Do it.
I think the Kingdom Hearts community can be a little fucking embarrassing a lot. Like, and I feel like there's a lot of fucking jokers this week for sure. And I think it's so cringe sometimes. And
Yeah.
I love Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is cringe, but I love it. But like, here's the thing about a lot of the fan base. You know, Kingdom Hearts can be cringe, but the games can be cringe. But like, people being cringe is just.
I hit a lot of
I mean,
mute buttons
we
that day.
we saw a lot of that. A lot of cringe this week.
Yeah, on that day I muted a lot of people. But moving away from that, my last question is, what are some of the upcoming content? We have a lot of your viewers here watching us. What kind of content can they look forward to in the future?
So, like I mentioned, we got lanz 35, June 15th at 10 a.m. It's a Saturday. It is my birthday stream.
Bing! There you go, Chad. There you go, right there.
And it's gonna feature Mario Party.
Nice.
That's been announced, but I don't think I announced for guests yet. And I'll throw you, bro. I'll give you a little exclusive here. Who's gonna be playing? We got Guides, KT, Brandon in game 1.
Nice.
Or it might be no, it's game 2. I'm sorry, it's game 2. Game 1 is going to be Lunar, Carly, and Treehouse.
Nice.
Game 2 will be Geigs, Katie, and Brandon Globus. And then game 3 is going to be Kai, Bambina, and Andy.
I will be there day one because I'm rooting for Carly, I'm rooting for Bambina, I'm rooting for you. I'm forgetting Mario Party. That is.
You better be rooting for me, bro.
Huh?
You better be rooting for me.
Hell yeah! I want the Master to win it. You can do all this. Mario Party will be easy for you. But yeah,
I've not won a Mario Party game yet.
Never.
No.
Well,
I have 3 chances to win, so hopefully we can. Hopefully, they're gonna be like, they're not gonna be long. We're gonna make 10-turn games. You know, keep it moving. Again, we will be announcing some stuff at the Star stream. That some stuff that might say respect the master on it. We'll see. We'll see. You know, keep your eyes out for that. That's exciting. My KX2 guitar controller playthrough on Critical Mode. Finale is going to be 8 p.m. Oh my god, my eyes are so sorry. Finale is going to be this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, those are the big things that we got coming up here soon.
I can't wait. I will be there too, and I hope to see everyone out there as well. So that being said, we are gonna wrap things up.
Thank you, Island.
Island, you are the best. We are gonna wrap things up now with a fan favorite section of the show called Top 10 Questions on Motown Downtown.
Top 10 questions. You got the questions. Top 10 questions. I got the answers. Top 10 questions. Better get your answers ready.
Where I'm going to ask my guests 10 questions, courtesy of Inside the Actors Studio. So, Lance, are you ready?
Ready.
Hell yeah. So the first question is, what is your favorite word?
Bitch.
I love that. What is your least favorite word?
I don't know. I want to answer that.
All right. What makes you happy?
My community.
Aww. What makes you upset?
What makes me upset? Makes me upset. Osaka walls in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop, where you like when second chance and once more fail when you hit the wall. That makes me mad. I'm so fucking mad.
What sound or noise do you love?
Sound or noise I love. I like when I like when alerts go off in stream. When I have like a signing alert.
Mm-hmm.
When like something like happens, when we got like a really big rig, or like someone like subscribes for like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 years, multiple 12 years, or if like we get like a very generous like amount of gift subs. Those signing alerts make me happy. Yeah.
Amazing. What sound or noise do you hate?
Trains. I fucking hate trains.
There's a lot in Ohio too.
Because I work where I work at. is between 2 train tracks.
Oof.
So if I'm like running late to work, I'm like, fuck.
You didn't even hesitate. Trains. I love that.
The trains are my #1 nemesis.
So, Lands of Masters, what is your favorite curse word?
I said bitch before, so fuck. We'll say fuck.
That's the one word I hear the most. So, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Profession I like to attempt. I'm not sure. I am not too sure. I actually do have. I do have. I don't know if I want to share it. If I'm being honest.
It's your call.
Yeah. I'm not too sure. I kind of like what I do.
Okay. What profession would you not like to do?
Scuba diving because I don't like water.
and the sharks also. Ugh, scary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. Love you, Mary. Oh, never mind. Thank you, Folsey.
Go follow Mary. Mary is so fucking
So awesome. Folsey's on top of it. Thanks, Folsey.
Folsey's the best mod. Like, of course he does.
For real, yeah. So, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I don't believe in heaven. I believe in the final world.
Hell yeah.
Kingdom Hearts playing a lot. I believe
Love
in
it.
I believe in the final world with and I'm being greeted by Mew. That's why I'm asking.
Nice. One more round of applause, please, for our illustrious guest, Lance the Master. Thank you so much once again, man, for being
Thank you
our
so much for
very
having me,
first
bro.
guest. Our first guest for the show. We're off to a strong start. Thanks to you and everybody else for watching. Thank you, man, so much. So while I'm looking for someone to raid, how about some closing thoughts?
Ask me a question. I don't really have anything like on my mind right now.
I'll just like what's your like plans for the rest of the weekend and stuff?
I don't have to visit. I'm probably gonna go to bed. I mean, my eyes are kind of low. I do apologize.
It's all good, buddy.
You
know what? Because we mentioned her so many times, let's go rate Momo. She's live right now, actually.
That's a very good decision. We stand Momo.
One Mo two, another.
One of the greats of all time.
95.
Dance pad, critical mode.
There we go. So what should be the raid message, Lance? Respect the master?
No, we want it to be about Momo,
Okay.
not about me. Is he playing Kingdom Hearts? What's he playing?
She's playing Kingdom Hearts 3 data battles. On crit also. Wow.
Let me see. Let me go to his stream real fast.
Yeah. And make sure everybody to follow Lance. His channel is linked right below down there. Give this man a follow. Cannot recommend him enough.
I promise I have more energy than this on my stream. I've been up since like 3 a.m. So
Adulting is hard. It's all good.
She's fighting Luxor. So trying to think of what's a good Luxor battle.
How about all the above?
Do you know the rules? That's it. That's
okay.
what that's
Do you know the rules? Everyone copy and paste that in our chat. Use the chocolate rain emote. Thank you again for coming out, everybody. I'll be back next week for more Persona. Love you to death. Have a nice weekend. Bye.